Okay, what's up, everybody? We've got a video here about Neace, talking about some of the things he's been saying regarding his challenger, and some more just proof he lied, because again, some people will not accept it. And yeah, I'm going to get into that in a minute here, but what I want to talk about first is how he was banned, of course, on this account, which he has not played since when he was supposedly banned for 5 days, which it expires on April 28th Korea time. And supposedly he got banned, and he never shared why, okay, as far as I'm aware. At least not in any YouTube video, I don't think. Again, I haven't checked too hard. He definitely didn't make any shorts about it or anything, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, he has nothing on his Facebook here, he has nothing on his Twitter, and he has, I believe, nothing on his YouTube, too, about his ban, okay? So it's either it's fake, or he's trying to hide something, okay? And because he did not start to build a ruckus around his ban, or build some, well, stir or commotion, then you start to wonder, what was his motivation behind having a fake ban? And you start to realize there is no motivation behind a fake ban, okay? So if he's not trying to actually promote that he got banned, okay? Because that would defeat the whole point of lying about getting a ban. Like, if you were to, like, lie about getting a ban, clearly he'd want people to believe it. But he's not trying to get people to believe it, okay? Because he's keeping it a secret. So that would mean that Neace is trying to cover up why he got banned. And again, that would explain why in the Facebook VOD he is not showing his client, okay? He's making a huge effort to hide his client when other times he might show his client and would show his client often. So this means that Neace has an actual reason to get banned, okay? That he wants to hide, okay? We are not seeing Neace get unbanned in his account, apparently, at least not early. And we are not seeing him make any public statement saying, oh, this was BS, whatever. And so there are a couple of theories that I want to give credence to regarding this ban. And again, keep in mind that we don't really know anything about this ban. Neace is clearly trying to hide it and keep it a secret. It could be a simple misunderstanding, but I don't know what it is. I'm starting to feel like there is a reason behind it, and that's why he's trying to hide and cover up and keep quiet about it, okay? He's trying to keep it under wraps. And so the first one, and the most obvious one, is that Neace loves to hover Nunu, okay? And try to potentially grief his teammates. He even went ghost cleanse Nunu in ranked before, and remade it. So he is griefing in Champion Select. So maybe if he got reported enough in Champion Select, he would get banned for that. He's also making shorts and stuff, advertising doing that, telling other people to try to grief in Champ Select. So we've got that. That's one potential theory. But then the other one, and this one goes to a bit of a darker side, is Neace went on a big win streak here, okay, after he was losing a lot. What if he hired a booster, okay? And again, I don't think this is real. This is a little bit less likely than the Nunu one. But what if Riot Korea realized that he was hiring a booster and that it was being played from like a different IP address or whatever? Or I don't know how they know a booster was being hired. But what if they realized that a booster may have been being hired? And that's what he got the ban for, okay? It is possible. Again, he tried to hide the ban so much. It could just be because of Nunu. Maybe he said some horrible stuff in chat. Maybe something else happened that I have no idea. But what if it's a booster, okay? He's been playing off stream sometimes. He's been gaining a lot of LP. He's been doing stuff like... People could argue that maybe it has to do with the booster. I don't think that that's the most likely case. It's probably more likely because he was griefing people, but that's something that I've been hearing. But yeah, let's get into some more stuff regarding Neace and Challenger and some lies and hypocrisy he's been making, as per usual. Okay, and so the first thing I want to get into is a couple people's main argument that Neace actually hit Challenger is because of people like Adrian Irvin and Chase Shako saying that they remember Neace being in Challenger. And I'm going to discredit these people's viewpoints pretty quickly here, or at least to make it so that they're not quite as clear, or at least, not 100% confirmed. Okay, so here is Adrian Irvin saying, I remember Neace being Challenger back then too, to be honest. I also think it's a bit hard to get old screenshots plus account info, especially if you sold/boosted accounts in the past. Like, no way in hell will I find my Season 2 Challenger accounts until, like, Season 8 or something. So, he's claiming that Neace is Challenger. And then we get a reply here from Yasuke, and he says, if it was your first time hitting Challenger, would you not have a screenshot or video if you were already a content creator? And that's obviously a good point, because Neace's screenshot was faked. We all know that. He's admitted to it, and I'm going to get into later him admitting the screenshot was faked. But Adrian Irvin here says, depends on the individual. All I can say is I remember him being in my Challenger games for years. And there he said it. I remember him being in my Challenger games I don't remember him being a challenger. So just because you're in challenger games does not mean you're challenger. I've played in challenger games a couple of times. Like, I'm not challenger. Tons of people have. And so if Neace, someone who hit high GM, would be playing in challenger, that makes perfect sense, okay? So I don't get why this confirms he's in challenger. And other people like Chase have said, oh, I remember Neace being challenger. And then he gets pretty much refuted here, and you can show more evidence of Neace saying stuff like, I will make challenger this season, so admitting that he didn't hit challenger that season, and then him moving to LAN, where it's the only place he hit challenger, a bunch of other stuff, including just pretty much there's just proof that he's not hit challenger. I mean, you can see here, he says, next season, I think I'll actually try to make a challenger NA account, assuming I don't get carpal tunnel from old age. So that's him admitting he didn't hit challenger, although I'm not sure if that's the same season that it's his fake screenshot was. I'm pretty sure that might be the season beforehand, but yeah, let's get into some screenshots from Neace here. Okay, so here is Neace insulting people for saying he didn't hit challenger and stuff, and then saying, oh, it was obviously not a real screenshot. I didn't know about the data mine website thing, which pretty much proves that he didn't hit challenger and he only hit GM. It's data of like the ladder, and it said, but it wasn't like I hadn't made challenger in the past, dude. So here he is admitting that he or someone else faked it. And I assume it would have to be him who faked it. I don't know why someone else would fake it for him. So he admits the screenshot's not real. And then he says, this shit is so stupid. And you played against me. Even you knew I was good and you're still playing dumb. So, again, this is just Neace admitting that he lied. Okay, this is already Neace admitting he did something bad. He spread what he claims to be a blatantly false screenshot. So even if you think that Neace hit challenger, he already did something wrong here. Okay, he already lied with the screenshot. But we can continue to look at more stuff he said and start to pick apart his story. But I mean, obviously, even if we didn't have all of this, just a data mine thing of the ladder, which already proves that he did not hit challenger. So here is Neace saying, in order to make a positive change, and despite all the fact that I played with people in challenger for years, he's going to be removing challenger from everything he has on his channels and stuff, because he gets a little bit of hate for it, rightfully so. So let's see, did he live up to this expectation of removing challenger from everything in his videos? Nope, he did not. He says, how challenger coach Neace deals with bad matchups. Now, to give him the benefit of the doubt, it would be his editor who named this, but if Neace making these claims on Twitter, he really needs to back them up, and it's his fault for not backing them up. He needs to tell his editor, make his editor clearly know what he is saying, and yeah, he can't just make up claims without backing them up, even if he's not the one making the title, okay? And then you can see people here in Neace's comments and stuff saying things like, you have never hit challenger, nice fake screenshots, and then Neace is liking things like, oh, the moon landing's fake and the earth is flat and whatever. But then, funnily enough, Neace has admitted that he has fake screenshots and that he lies all the time. So Neace, he's just a fake dude, he's a hypocrite, right? And then we've also got other things like people saying, for real, Neace is not a challenger player, and then Neace goes on to insult this guy, say he's better than this guy, despite him insulting people that do rank shaming and stuff. So he is just a bit of a hypocrite and really one of the most fake people on the internet. So I just wanted to look at this to prove that some of the arguments such as Adrian Riven and Chase Chico saying Neace hit challenger, they're false. The data mine of the ladder, that is definitive proof. Then we've also got Neace saying that the screenshot he admits is fake, that Neace has not hit challenger in the past, old tweets of him. And, okay, it's just proven that Neace did not hit challenger. I wanted to address this in addition with the ban speculation here, but let me know why you think Neace got banned, because at this point I'm starting to believe it is a real ban. But he just does not want the reason to come out there, so it's got to be some juicy reason for him to hide it from his YouTube channel, hide it from his Twitter, hide it from his Facebook. So see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.